Hello everyone, and welcome to my EastEnders Soap Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In EastEnders, Linda Carter, Kelly Bright, is in danger of dying after her son Johnny, Charlie Suff, discovered her gasping for air after a drinking spree. Since she killed Keanu Taylor, Danny Walters, on Christmas Day of last year, the Queen Vic's landlady has turned to booze for comfort. As fans are aware, Linda reacted impulsively, picking up a meat thermometer and stabbing the mechanic in an attempt to defend her best friend, Keanu, who was at the time trying to kill Sharon Watts, Letitia Dean. Linda covered up the crime with the assistance of 5 other women, including Sharon. However, her acts have continued to haunt her, and her son Johnny is determined to keep her out of jail. Despite framing rapist Dean Wicks, Matt D'Angelo, for the crime, the matriarch has frequently reached for the booze to block out the horror of what she did. Her nightmare persists, though, as Dean coerces Bernie Taylor, Claire Norris, into torturing her. This week has been tense, and Johnny is desperate to keep his mother silent after she considered striking a deal with Dean. On Tuesday, August 13th, things reached a breaking point, leading to a major altercation in which Johnny went too far by wishing his mother dead. Linda took the bottle again after hearing her beloved sausage say something that completely crushed her. Horrible scenes ensued. Johnny went back to the Queen Vic to apologize to his mother after feeling so guilty about what he had said, only to discover that she was choking on her own vomit. Will Linda be alright when Gina Knight, Francesca Henry, raced in and called for an ambulance? The first look photos in this post give you a sneak peek at what happens next as paramedics rush to the square and get into the Vic to transport Linda to the hospital. Silence settles upon Queen Vic as Elaine Peacock, Harriet Thorpe, looks on in dread, expecting the worst. Will Linda get the care she needs in a timely manner? Will she survive? Is there hope for her yet, with everything she has experienced? Her terrified relatives awaited developments at the hospital when paramedics arrived promptly and rushed her there. Thankfully, medical professionals quickly ascertained that Linda was stable and would endure the ordeal. Nonetheless, Johnny was about to experience additional heartache. Before the episode that almost cost Linda her life, she and Johnny had a tense argument. Johnny was enraged that Linda had consumed alcohol and expressed his hatred towards her by wishing that she had passed away rather than his father Mick Carter, Danny Dyer. Naturally, he didn't mean it, and as the doctors cleared him to talk to his mother, his first plan of action was to apologize. He was heartbroken to learn that Linda felt like a burden and didn't want to cause her kids any more suffering when she woke up and said that she was disappointed to be alive. After giving her his word that everything would be all right, Johnny was escorted away by the doctor, who stressed that Linda needed time to recover. Later, when Johnny went back to the hospital, he apologized to Linda for prioritizing Dean Wicks, Matt D'Angelo, trial over her well-being and vowed to do so going forward. Do you want to learn surprising EastEnders spoilers first? From Coronation Street, who is departing? The most recent rumors from Emmerdale? Come chat with 10,000 other fans of Metro's soap operas on WhatsApp Soaps community to gain access to exclusive interviews, must-watch videos, and spoiler galleries. You only need to click this link, choose Join Chat, and you're in. Remember to enable alerts so you may be informed when we've published new spoilers. Viewers will be aware that when Linda fatally killed Danny Walters' character on Christmas Day, the Six and Linda set Dean up for the murder of Keanu Taylor. Linda became even more reliant on alcohol as a result of the pressure to live up to her shame and to cling to her lie, which further contributed to her decline into alcoholism. Johnny promised to get his mother into the greatest rehab facility to aid in her recovery, even as he acknowledged that he couldn't bear to lose her. But he was certain that she needed to desire to improve, not just for him, but also for herself. According to spoilers for tonight's episode of EastEnders, Wednesday, July 14th, Johnny is horrified to see Linda taken to the hospital. Later on, he has Gina vacate the Queen Vic after accusing her of causing his mother's death. Cindy and Junior's liaison carries on in the interim. But when Gina shows up at Junior's door demanding to move in with him, their plans are derailed. After another drinking spree, Gina and Johnny discovered Linda almost unconscious in bed, prompting paramedics to rush into the Queen Vic. Later, when Johnny is in the hospital, his mother's acts break him. But he places all the responsibility on Gina and demands that she vacate the Vic. Later, Callum gives Johnny a shoulder to cry on and consoles him. Callum's generosity gives Johnny the incorrect idea, leading him to try and kiss him. What will Callum think of Johnny kissing him? Junior and Cindy are almost apprehended. In other teasers for tonight's episode of EastEnders, Junior invites Cindy to his apartment for a late-night drink of wine. Cindy gets ready for the event, makes up an excuse to stay at home, and leaves for Junior's. But Junior is shocked when Gina shows up at his door and requests to move in with him. Junior rejects Gina because he is afraid Cindy will show up at any moment. Freddie keeps his emotions to himself. Because of his affections for Anna, Freddie tries to put some distance between them in the meantime. Upon hearing Gina and Anna's discussion about him, Freddie is reluctant to cause awkwardness in his relationship with Bobby, Anna, or himself. Is he going to complete his mission? Tonight's EastEnders spoilers reveal that Linda Carter's drinking has put her life in jeopardy after one of her binges turned horrifying. Linda gets into a furious argument with Johnny and ends up hitting the bottle quite hard. Will she withstand this most recent disaster? Cindy is appalled by Peter's new employment elsewhere. Cindy lies massively to try and get him to stop working with Junior. As Freddie overhears a startling altercation between Gina and Anna, Sonia is depressed because she can't wear an engagement ring. When Johnny finds out that Linda has been drinking all night, he is at a loss on how to assist her. As Gina assures him that she will take care of his mother, Johnny and Linda get into a furious argument. Upon his return home later, he discovers Linda in a potentially fatal circumstance. Will Linda make it through? When Cindy finds out that Peter will be working for Junior, she becomes enraged. She is willing to demote Bobby and offers him the position of manager at Beals Eels. She gives Junior the order to fire Peter when he refuses. He refuses to back down, though, and is determined that he will accept the job offer. Lauren questions Cindy's resolve to prevent Peter from working with Junior. In an attempt to hide her tracks, Cindy fabricates a story regarding Junior's company. After Rice makes fun of her, Sonia feels defeated. Amy confronts Sonia about not having an engagement ring. Sonia is disappointed because she can't flaunt her jewelry. Gina and Anna argue about Freddie. Bobby apologizes for not appreciating Anna enough. Furious that Gina meddled, the sisters quarrel. They are both ignorant, though, that Freddie has heard Gina mention that Anna has fallen in love with him. How is Freddie going to respond? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.